Hello, viewer. Right, we've got our first season review. I've seen a few, but this is my first one that I'm clicking through, should we say? So, yeah, bit of a frustrating end to last episode, but I think it was a more than successful season. Didn't stop it hurting any less. Bloody penalties against the Germans as well. I'll get over it soon. Right, let's go bottom to top. Edouard, that was the one that we started on. So he's been given a D from the board. I'm not going to touch that. I'm not going to make a joke out of it. I'm going to be a grown-up. We're kidding. Right, yeah. Board of disappointed with the signing, mainly down to his high wage. Yeah, given his place in the squad. He's not been great. I wouldn't say he's been... I think it's harsh. I'd say a C. I'll settle with a C for him. C minus. Torres had a C plus. Again, he's played quite a few. Did all right. Gagliardini was a B minus. Not sure whether I'll keep him on. It's about 4.8 to keep him on, so do right. Romagnoli was a C. It's quite a bit of money. Played quite well, but sure. And that happened to me. I was expecting it at least a B. I thought a B would have been harsh. A C? 24 goals, 4 assists, cost me 5 million. Have a day off. Right, transfers out. We'll only look really the Furpo. What did they say? C plus. I thought he would be in the transfers in, but he wasn't here long enough to warrant one. Franco, that's 20k. Yeah, I'm disappointed by that as well. Don't worry about it. Javan was C, 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 C. Escalante was a B. Big old hefty sale, that's why. C, C, and a D. Yeah, we made a big old loss, but White's played 8, scored 3. He did all right. And both of our loans out. They both went out. Played all right. Came back. So they wanted qualification for the Champions League, which is 4th place. We give them 3rd. Happy days. Home attendance is 71%, and our top scorer was Immobile in the league. Finished second to Ronaldo. I think he had 26 or 27. And they've given me a C for the league. That's upsetting. Here's what it is. Champions League, a B plus. We reached the final, and they've given me they couldn't even give me an A. They wanted to reach the first knockout round. I give them the final. B plus, lad. Get out of here. Look at this. Oh, I'm livid. We didn't lose a goal and didn't lose a game in the knockout round. Not one. Actually, I think we lost to PSG. Ignore that. Tyson, top scorer for us. Top scorer in the cup as well. The whole sort of thing. And the Coppa Italians give me a B minus. You win the cup, you get a B minus. And they're delighted, B minus. My chairman's a knobhead. Just won it, didn't we? That's about it. Pretty convincing. Didn't really stumble. Biggest stumbling block was Torino. I think that was for extra time. Biggest win, 5-0 against Chelsea. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Match to remember, 4-0 against Sevilla. And then our goal of the season was Tyson's in this game. The one from the 51st. Tyson, where you going, lad? Oh, and wallop. I'm happy with that. Good goal, lad. Alright, okay, now we need to skip back to where we were. Finances. Past, 4 stars. Present, 4 stars. Alright. No sponsorships. Revenues, 63 million broadcast. Merchandising was 11.3 million. Non-domestic sales amounted to 10%. Exactly 10%. And we sold 150,000 shirts, arguing. Sergei, Immobile, Luis Alberto, Tyson, and then Correa is our top scorer. Top scorers, top sales. Right, so what we got here then? Who have we got here that shouldn't be here? Strakosha. Lazari, it chose at right back. Okay. Played 44. Played right. He played both right mid and right back, so I suppose that's why he's got in. Acerbi and Ramos in the middle, but he's put them the wrong way around. That's fine. Radu at left back. He's just been a big old bull, ain't he? Doing a job for me. Lucas Leiva with his 4. Well done. 4 assists, 2 goals. Alright, fine. Why is it assists, then goals? That's really annoying. Luis Alberto and Sergei in the middle. Again, wrong way around, but that's fine. 17 assists. No play to him. And Sergei. See, Milinkovic, I just haven't got much out of him, so if I can sell him, I think I'll let him go. Get a stack of money from him. Wave him out the door. Bye-bye. Then we've got Correa and Tyson on the wings. 15 assists, 24 goals. Pretty tasty. And then Immobile with 33 goals. Couldn't even get a rating of 7. Figure that one out. Right, what we got? There's me. There's a little weird, scary man-baby thing again. 6 goals for England, apparently. Don't remember them, but whatever. Club awards. Fans Player of the Season, Alberto. Young Player of the Season was Felipe. Sign of the Season was Tyson. Goal of the Season was also Tyson. Top scorer in the league was Immobile with 19. Most assists in the league again was Correa with 10. Player of the Match awards was Alberto with 6. And highest average rating was Alberto again. The Spanish fella. Competitions. Oh, we got the European Golden Shoe. Didn't see that coming. Champions Cup Forward of the Season, Championship Goalkeeper of the Season, Champions Cup Midfielder of the Season, and Champions Cup Golden Boot. Absolutely bossed it. Didn't win the thing though. That's upsetting. Most assists in a season by a player from Alberto with 17. Most clean sheets for Strakosha by 26. It's not going to stop you being replaced. Most man of the matches with Alberto with 10. Lucas Leiva got 19 yellows. I don't think we had 1 red card this season. Straight red anyway. Oldest player was Pepe Reina when we give him 10 minutes up top. And most league appearances was Radu with 339. Well done, boy. History in the making. What's this then? Your hard work and the effort on the pitch paid off. Such a feat didn't go unrewarded at the end of the season awards ceremony. Coppa Italia Fanta was us. Lazio flew out the traps and set themselves up well. Thanks, Orlando Caldera. And then we've just got a random scoreline. No context for it, just a scoreline. There you go. You beat Milan 2-0. Thanks. Yeah, so we'll have a little fly through here. Or what are they expecting next year? They've pushed it back. So they're only expecting Champions League football next year. Let's pop that back, shall we? They want to win the Champions League. You haven't have a day off. We'd somehow managed to get there. They weren't pleased with that. We'll accept it. They're not expecting the Serie A next year. They're still expecting the Champions League. And we got to the final. Can do it. Parolo's probably going to be gone. He's out of contract soon. What I'm going to do is run through the transfers. Oh God, what have I done here? I didn't read that before I started it. So this is what we're going to do next year. We'll go Champions League again. They should all be on board for that. I'm delighted we share the same. So am I, lad. So am I. Champions League. We want to get deep into it again. Last stages. I think that's a sensible type. Well, thank you, Sergei. I agree. Positive. Oh, everyone's encouraged. Not sure whether encouraged. I'm not going to do this because whenever I say I'm going to do this and that, they all get sulky and get upset at me. So I'm just going to say there's no promises. And we'll all jog on. We'll all have a lovely summer. What's this? Don't know what that is. Oh, where are we going for our training camp? Let's go to China. No reason why we wouldn't go there. No reason whatsoever. Tyson with a golden boot. Immobile second. And Icardi third. Get in the bin, lad. What happened here? It prayed to improve his body language. It's the first time I've ever had one of them where my player's not just completely shrugged it off. Look at the state of that. So frustrating that they took us to penalties. So frustrating. Could have had him. His body language remained unchanged. It's because I'm replacing him. His body language remained unchanged. Yeah, well done, lad. I'm trying to get through all your things at the same time. I'm going to shake your hand. It's remained unchanged. Immobile dedicates the Championship Cup forward of the season to me, but he's not receptive to a handshake. We'll click on here because I like this screen. We've got our overview with here. This is where we sat for ages, second place, and then dropped off. It really doesn't matter. To be honest, there's nothing to fight for. As long as you know you're not winning, are you going to finish in the top four? It really doesn't matter in this league. It's completely pointless. Second through fourth might as well just be one position. Immobile, Tyson, Immobile. Tyson nearly scored as many in the Champions League as Immobile scored. It's an impressive amount. That's what I'm trying to say. Acerbi got an 8 in the cup. Fair play to him. Hi, viewer. Right, so transfers done for all that I should think. What we do have now is to let you know what's happened and to play that first game of the season. It's not technically the start of the season because Inter just slapped Roma. That's always nice to see a rival getting shown what for. So I suppose we've still got 90 million in the balance, so we're still more than comfortable there. Transfer budget's still, I say it's still quite low. It was 65 million. That's been dwindled quite significantly. I think what I'm going to do is just load up the whole thing and just run through them player by player and let you know how it's affected the whole squad. So we're 138 million in, 31 million out from a budget of 65 million. Yeah, there's a guy on the one from last year, but we'll do him last. A sale. So, as we know, we had Donnarumma coming in. It's Donnarumma, really. There's not much more to add to that. He's brilliant. The only thing I am going to do is probably have a look, see if I can get a new contract with this 64 million taken out. But Donnarumma. This is Marvin. We talked about him earlier. Just a funny name. Bought in Florentino Luis. I know he's only 3-star, but I've got a few other 3-stars that are shown as a leading player for Serie A. So it doesn't give him a... There you go, he is a leading player now, according to this fella. According by Mario Cecchi. So I think it's just, everything's just been skewed by how good Alberto is. Right, we've got Christensen, 13 million, another centre-back. It's a good deal. I've followed him for ages. I think he's only like 16 with FIFA, with Chelsea. But I've never actually had him because he's either been too expensive or too late in his career, so he wasn't actually useful. So I thought I'd just pick him up for that, really. Jeremy Boga. Got him on loan with an option to purchase for like 36 million. Was it 35 million flat? I think he'll do us a good job on that left-hand side. He used to play for Blues as well. That was it. That was the end of that information. Arezzo, the boy. I only bought him in because I think I've got a problem. However, he's operating at Serie A level already and we're only in the second season. So I think he may very well be good again this year, which is going to be fun. And I've got to try and stop playing him above Immobile. I don't think I'm going to be able to fight that urge for long. Sanderberg, 10.5 million. You can't really say no to that, can you? Again, more cover for that defensive mid-roll, centre mid-roll. Where are we? Chilwell, 10. This is a bit harsh, I thought, but he has potential to be a leading. So I'm just assuming that if I give him enough game time, he'll do the job for me. Torreira. I did have Lucas come to me saying that he wanted to leave, and I just thought he'd be a good cover for that holding mid-roll again. So between Luis, Burge and Torreira, we've got more than enough players, and Cataldi, who can play there as well. I mean, to be fair, Cataldi's just there to make up the numbers, and he's a homegrown. Carvajal, right back. Good signing, really, so I thought. 26 million. And Farioni, again, another homegrown player. But he's 2.5 stars, so he's going to be a more than capable right back. Outs. Not particularly happy about this, but Tyson's gone. Started sulking to me, saying he wanted a new contract. And it was a stupid amount of money. Considering he's already 33, I think he's just going to drop off. So, when I didn't offer him a good enough contract, he then started sulking. But what we have done is we've bought a 31-year-old, I think at the time, got a brilliant season out of him, and we've doubled our money on him. I think that is acceptable, especially since we've got Boga in to replace him, who basically is him, but just slightly bit less technical. Physically, it's still Tyson. But we're not playing for Boga. All we're doing is paying his wages. So I think that'll be an adequate replacement. Felipe Caicedo's eventually gone. Jordan Lukaku came back from loan straight out the door. Palombi the same. Maestro the same. Cedric Gondo. I'm not even clicking on them because they're just... Lukaku might be of interest to people. This is a lie. He's 2-star. It was really, really underwhelming. There's no point in keeping him on. Patrick's eventually gone, so he can be angry for someone else. I guarantee we're going to play Sevilla again and he's going to score or break one of our players' legs. One of the two. And Jorge Silva went another just youth player that is just there. So, yeah, Savic is gone. I don't think I'm that upset about it. Especially when you see how much money we got for him. I'm so annoyed it's 99. I wanted to push him to 100 and they're having none of it. But he played a good season for us. But it wasn't particularly anything groundbreaking considering he was supposed to be one of our most expensive best players. So I just thought I'd take it and just get him out of there. So it leaves our team for our first competitive fixture and Donnarumma's first competitive fixture against us as a game against AC Milan. So we'll get into that. Yeah, we'll do them. No, I'm not going defensive. I'm going to go positive. We'll stay as we mean to go on. It seems so weird seeing an English player as non-EU. I know we are, but doesn't mean it's not weird. Correa they've got playing. I'll give him the rest. I've also kept Edouard because he can play across that back three. And we've got... I did see Asensio go for like 29 million to Dortmund, but at that point it was too late and I'd spent all my money. But I wish I could have brought him in. We've still got Pepe Reina to throw in up top if we're comfortable in games for no reason other than the lols. However, we have now got Strakosha as a backup goalkeeper. I would have sold him, but he's homegrown. So I can't really afford it. And I've been trying to get Marusic out the door for so long because he's just not going to get in any of the squads. So there's just no point in keeping him. And we might be able to get about 10 million for him. 5 to 10, I think. Other than that, yeah, we've got Acerbi and Felipe still. Real Madrid have been chasing Felipe. I keep asking for like 80 million. They keep telling me where to go. Not really that fussed about that. Other than that, yeah, we've kept everyone else, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players from our very last game. Is starting the next one. So yeah, I think it's just waiting for those changes to bed in. I didn't show you the dynamics actually. I don't think they've been affected too badly. Let me just double check. Yes, it's still good. And we've got a few players unhappy. I'm trying to get rid of Johnny because he's come in and to be honest, there's no point in me having him here. So I thought I might as well just get some money for him. But there doesn't seem to be anyone interested. Lazari wants a new deal. I've offered it in. Leiva wants to leave, but Flamengo haven't offered again. And Caro's upset after being left out of the training camp. Again, I've been trying to offer him out and he's having none of it. I might put him in the unwanted list, see what my assistant can do. Stop it now. Let's go half value. So yeah, we'll go into that game. Let's start with some pumpy fists, and we'll go expecting a win. Donnarumma's motivated. Why is he 14? Don't question it. It's usually a 99, but that's fine. I was going to question why he didn't show us the last 6 matches, but I realised it's the first game of the season. So here he is, the giant. Who have they got in goal now then? Mike Magnan? Magnan? I don't know how to say his name. That fella. So we'll see how well our new guys link up. Seems promising so far, to be fair. So I've got... That was terrible. I've got Torreira, who can play like the breaker at holding mid. I've got Burge, who can play like the creative centre mid. And I think Luis can do that as well, to be fair. Florentina. And also Cataldi, and I think Parolo can even drop back. I've offered Parolo another contract. I know he's like 36, but I'll take that. I'll take that. To you, Odson. Dad's always said that to me. Wasn't usually commending those. It's more questioning. Then he called me an Odson. That was terrible. I'm aware. Don't worry about it. We'll move on. Well, inside 4 minutes, we've scored and conceded. I wanted my face above the line here. That was just questionable. All of it needs to be looked at. Right, so let's fire them up again. Both goalies have had a good start for their new teams. Monza have come up. Spezia, I believe. No, they were there last year. I'm trying to think who else came up. Empoli, I believe. And someone else. I haven't seen the other one yet. Go on, lads. Get in there. Oh, yeah, Tonali signed for AC. He didn't sign for his... Because I know I mentioned it earlier in the season, he had like a 13 million option to buy fee. Didn't sign for that. They didn't take him up on that, but they did pay him 28 million to sign him after. Just don't question it. Oh, he's there. First game of the season. Well done, Chiro. Did a Mackage run this month. Thoroughly excited to eat it. Salted caramel latte as well. Tastes quite strong. Don't think it's been mixed in properly yet. Sure you're here for that. Go on, Ben. Do some bits for me, lad. Look at him go. Brilliant. All that work. Kicks it all the way behind him. Yeah, Chelsea was selling. Oh, look at that. He doesn't know what's going on. Who's taking it? It's got to be Immobile. See if he can score his next penalty since the one he missed in the final. Ooh, it's given. Don't worry. There's no point in doing that. It was stone wall. It wasn't only a stone wall. There's a little roof on it as well and a door. There's a whole cottage. I don't have massive confidence in Immobile in penalties. Just don't. I think he shook my confidence in that dreadful one he had in the shootout. I need to do it now. Bear me a second. Let's have a look. Oh, it disappeared as I tried to click on it. Ooh. Wait till the menu things come up again. But yeah, I'm trying not to change any more now, really, to the end of the window. There's a few little players I want to try and get rid of, and I might have a look at getting one more in who will help us for the homegrown players. Because I've got some striker in Palombi, I think he is. It's a bit naff. But it's better than just not selecting players, so I've at least got 25. I think there's one guy on the transfer list who I could have had a look at. That's terrible. You've done splendidly there, Donnarumma. The world's oldest man has just scored against Joe. Let's demand more. This is a very eventful game. What is he doing? I've got to be honest, Strakosha isn't making that mistake. But we won't shout at him too much. Too much. Seems that Luis Alberto has figured out how to play more than 30 minutes without falling apart. Oh no, there he is. Everyone's knackered. To be fair, we're holding it better than they are, so that's fine. Fire them up. Look at that. They're just. Oof. Hey, get in the bin. Comfortably offside, that is, ref. Right, so we'll go dressing room. Do you know what? I'm going to stretch my arms. I'm not pleased with that performance. I'm just not. Conceded 2 sloppy goals. They all agreed, which is nice to see. I might swap Florentino and Burge around. Just so I think those two are interchangeable. Yeah. Okay, you can do everything but defensive mid better, and you can just do everything. So you can actually, you be my ball winning. And then Alberto will change you from that to a advanced playmaker on attack. Take you back to where you were. And Sanderberg can take the role of Milinkovic. Should really start the game again, shouldn't I? Let's demand more. I don't know, my computer keeps going doo-doo. Quite annoying. Been quite a busy game for the first 27 minutes. Since then, nothing's happened. I am perfectly fine with that. Diddly. Where is it? I forgot the fella's name. Torreira? Oh. I wanted to bring a Razor on. Can't really justify bringing him on when Immobile's on for a hat-trick, can I? This is going to be my whole season. I hope you know that. We'll bring Correa on because Boga's done literally nothing today. It's good. It's good to see from a new signing. Alberto hasn't turned up as well. Yeah, we'll give Parolo the run out. And I think what I might do is swap them two over, and then we'll make him a Mazzala. Because I'm pretty sure I said to him in his contract that you can be a Mazzala. And I've got to be honest, I don't really want to play him as a Mazzala, but I was too late to try and change it. Yeah, we'll put Parolo as the ball winning. Little old fella can just sit at the back. Oh, let me just double check. Sorry, I realised that I shouldn't really be doing this now. However, how am I going to do this? So we want tactics, player name, team, league, rules. I think we might be back down to 3 subs this year. Yeah, substitution rules, 12 named, maximum 3 used. So we are back down to 3 this season. So we've already made 2, so I'll leave one till like 80, then I'll make one then. Or I might just play it out. Depends how it's looking. We'll get him to focus. It's probably going to upset him. Go on, Chillers, lob it in. Oh, I'll have a bit of that. It's a brace for both my strikers. One of them's playing on the wing. Goalies will have an absolute mare in this game. Just play through. Run to the end. We'll go home. Happy days. Chillers, you come off. We'll put on Fairs at right back just for a few minutes. I'll take a 4-2. Questionable defence, but another win against AC, which is the main thing. Good win, boys. Well done. Happy days. So, I'm going to have a look now, see what our next game will be. And kind of leave it there. I don't think I know when the Champions League draw is going to be. Oh, here it is, the group stage draw. I'm going to advance forward to that. We'll do that, and then that'll be it. So we're back in the show now. I may have pressed space one too many times. We've got Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid, and Club Brugge. It's going to be a fun year. Right, I haven't had a chance to look through the other groups. Man City, Real Madrid, that's a bit of a tasty one. Chelsea, Inter. Look at that one. Shakhtar, Benfica, Fenerbahce, and Salzburg. Doddle. PSG are getting a walkthrough. Liverpool haven't really got too much of a challenge. Juventus' group looks a bit tasty. Dortmund, Lyon, and Villarreal. 3 tricky clubs. Liverpool is 3 tricky clubs. Yeah, to be fair, those teams don't look anywhere near as strong as the ones did at that first season. So yeah, Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid, Club Brugge. So if we go now, we'll have a look. I'm thinking what we'll do then. We'll do Hellas and Atletico. No, we won't. We'll do Empoli and Bayern. Then we'll finish off with Napoli and Atletico. I'm thinking those are the next 2 episodes. If I can get those 2 squeezed out in time, that'd be great. But yeah, thank you for having me. If you can put a like, subscribe, flick the bell, that'd be fantastic. And thank you for your time.